Well, when Ridley called me, he said, "How do you feel about putting on 50 pounds?" And I said, not that good. And he said, "Well, old son, I would like you to think about playing the physical embodiment of American foreign politics. And I would like you to be fat, sweaty, and pustulant." And he said, "Are you okay with that?" And I said, "Fine." He said, "My good man." So the thing to me is that I like working with Ridley. When we worked together first on Gladiator, we learned a lot about each other, you know. You can't kind of get in our business deeper into the trenches than that kind of situation where you have some of the producers of the movie not really understanding the integrity with which you're approaching the film, and some of the producers of the film trying to push the film into areas that are not part of your overall plan, you know. And so, you know, I fought alongside him, I fought on behalf of him, you know, and vice versa. And we learn a lot about each other. So we don't want to waste money, and we don't want to be in a situation of indulgence. We want to make a movie, and a movie costs a lot of money, and you want to make it as efficiently as you possibly can. We share a work ethic, an aesthetic, and a sense of humor. And if you've got those three things together, then being on a set together is easy. People make the assumption that we agree on everything. And that's ridiculous, you know, because they say, how can there be, you know, conflict in your art if the two of you just see everything the same way? It's like, absolutely not. You know, 70% of anything, on any subject, we have an instinctive disagreement about, you know. But over time, we've perfected the art of the wordless argument, and we enjoy the process of problem solving, you know. And the thing that happens with Ridley, you know, is that I listen to him, you know. Which scares the shit out of him sometimes. But a lot of the times, he appreciates, you know, because he'll say something to me really early on. It's his instinct is buzzing on this, and I want this to happen, you know. And then later on, when he's maybe forgotten that, and he's pushing in another direction, I'll bring that back to the piece. You know, and those things that he told me, you know, originally, this is my plan, this is how I see the character. So he can get really involved in all of the other details and stuff like that, but he knows I'll keep the integrity of his original concepts alive as we go through that arc.